Alright, everybody, we are at the base of Shies Hill. We're just going to take a stroll up there and try out the camera. This was where the second day's Battle of Nashville occurred. It was cold, and it was December the 16th, 1864, a couple of weeks after the Battle of Franklin. Honestly, the Confederate Army of Tennessee at this point had no business carrying on the fight. Just my opinion. Just my opinion. Quite a climb up this hill. We'll take this little stroll over here, a monument to Minnesota troops. And then long climb to the top. Yeah, the weather during that December was pretty brutal here. Freezing rain and sleet and snow and ice, and Southern soldiers with bare feet and just not adequately supplied. Like I said, they were fresh off the defeat at Franklin, where there was like 1,750 Southern soldiers lost there, killed alone. Monument to the 114th Illinois. We've been here before, but I just wanted to break out the new camera. When the Southern soldiers were digging in on the night of December the 15th, they dug their trenches, if you could call it a trench, way too far up on the peak. So the Union troops coming up through here would be right up on them before, this was a bad position. This hill will get you breathing. This would be a good place to come and run up the hill a few times. It'd be a good workout. Okay, we are at the peak. This right here, you can see the indentation. I hope you can. What's left of where they dug in. Coming up here to the trail. You can still see how it's built up to the right. This would have been a great place as a young boy in the 60s and 70s to be playing. And when Hank Williams Jr. was growing up, he actually did that. He spent time on this hill finding relics. By the time the battle on this hill was over, let's see here, the flags there would be looking north. The Union troops would have been coming all the way around here, their cavalry, and almost completely surround. I think it was Bates' division up here, the troops on this hill. And most of the Southern Army on the hill that day, to avoid capture and certain death, if not captured, would have been going down this hill. You can't see much of it right now, towards the Franklin Pike. Now the right of the Confederate line that day rested on Overton Hill, Peach Orchard Hill. It fared much better. It only gave in when there was no choice but to protect the rear of the retreating Confederate Army. This is it. One more look. Off in that direction is the Green Hills area. You get a much better view in the wintertime. But I like the summertime. And then this is looking down. Back down to Benton Smith Road. Named after General Thomas Benton Smith. That's it. You know what it's like to climb up Shies Hill now. So we're going to get out of here. We'll catch you later.